shit too. You always the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luke. I can tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, and more vibe. Make a shower on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
What the heck is going on with y'all? It's your boy Heck, and I'm welcoming you back to the What.Da.Hecpodcast, where basketball is an art and the court is our canvas. In this episode, we're going to go over Quentin Grimes. As of late, due to the amount of injuries that the Philadelphia 76ers are having, Joel Embiid is out, Paul George is out, Tyrese Maxey's missing time. They've been looking for somebody to take the offensive load of late, and Quentin Grimes have been doing a really good job of late. Especially since this game, he dropped 46-6 with 13 rebounds while making 8 threes, which is ridiculous. But hey, it's going to be interesting to see how well Quentin Grimes gets into his offense. But the biggest thing I want y'all to take away from this video is a perfect example of always be ready for your opportunity, because you never know when your opportunity is going to come. Just be ready for it. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And with that, let's get it, man. Quentin Grimes is a two-way sharpshooter who kind of reminds me of Robert Covington. He's 6'5". He's very good at finishing around the rim. What got him into the league is his ability to shoot and play defense. So what are his strengths? Shooting, playing off the ball, attacking, and cutting. So shooting, he's shooting 39% from the three-point line this year. And a lot of time, and he hit 8 threes this game, so he can put the ball in the cup. Defense is what got him into his league. He's a 6'5" combo guard, two-way wing. He can guard the threes and the four. He can guard the twos and the threes and the ones on the NBA level. And finishing with either hand, he's shown the ability to sit there. If you run him off the three-point line, he can finish around the rim. What are the weaknesses? 1, consistency. He is a player who will go off for 40 one night and go off for 8 the next. 2, struggles with creating his own shot. Now, I'm not saying he can't create his own shot. It's more so the fact of scoring on elite level NBA defenders is something completely different. And 3, overall, I don't know whether he's playing this well because Joel Embiid and all the 76ers guys are out, or he's playing this well because he's this good. It doesn't matter about how he's getting his buckets. It's all about the fact of the matter is he's taking advantage of his opportunities, because if he knows what he's doing, he can spearhead this into a 6-man opportunity. I want you to take away from this video is take advantage of your opportunities when you have them. Even though the 76ers probably want to tank right about now, Quentin Grimes is seeing this as an opportunity. Like, I can sit there and use this to get a contract for another team. Sometimes your opportunities may come because of injuries, grades, people wanting out. You never know. So it's very important for you to stay ready. But hey, y'all already know the drill. Let's get to the action. Transition, 19, running the floor. He's going down the hill. He's going down to the corner. He runs to the wing. Wide open catch and shoot. Boom! Pick and roll. He's attacking. I want everybody to get into a habit of, if you're driving from the wing and you see your man looking at the ball, cut backdoor. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get an easy layup every single time. Hangs, got him, backdoor. Hey! He's attacking. He gets his reason to swipe his arm off of him. He's going to go to the H-Town logo, rise up, pull, lay contest. Good shot. Swish. This is a perfect example of following your shot. Quentin Grimes is going to come up the screen, and they're going to give him too much space to shoot this. It's a good shot. So here's what happens. He realizes that he didn't release the ball clean, and he didn't like the shot that he shot, so he chased it down. First things first, none of these two guys box out. That's poor on them. Because there's no way in heck he should have got his own offensive rebound on this. 2, more importantly, this is good on Quentin Grimes for not giving up on him, because most people will sit there, shoot the shot, run back on defense. No, he will hustle for his own rebound and lay the ball up. Good lay. They're in zone. How you know they're in zone? Dillon Brooks is splitting the difference between here and here. He's rotating over here. He's coming up. He's coming up. Jabari Smith's coming up. Ball reversal. Ball reversal. They leave. They leave Quentin Grimes. Wide open in rhythm. Good shot. Boom! This is called the heat check. Gets the ball tween, hang, gets into his spot. He pushes off. Ironically enough, this shot was a lot harder than it had to be because this guy cuts in his way. But it didn't matter. Good shot. This is called the Troy tick. He pump fakes, guys ain't going in the air. He goes downhill. He's getting picked up by Easton. because he picks up Dylan Brooks. Let me pick up on the double pass. Now, what 22 does is actually very insightful. He gets in Dylan Brooks' way, so he has enough time to shoot the ball. It's because it makes the shot a lot easier. But hey, good pass, good shot. Boom! So this right here, this is all set up by the footwork. So I'm gonna teach you a trick. Defenders, when you do moves, they pay attention to your footwork. So what's gonna happen is, instead of doing him doing an inside-outside footwork, he's gonna do an outside-inside footwork, which is gonna throw Fred VanVleet's timing. So here, hang, right, left. He gets unbalanced, rises up. Boom! Now this is all about being strong and being away with. All right, pick and roll. He got Fred VanVleet on him. 65. Yo, this is how you know everybody hurt. Who wears 65 in a basketball game, bro? Like, what's going on with that? Listen, all due respect, but that number is ugly. Next, you got Fred VanVleet on him. Fred VanVleet is a strong dude, but what he does is he gets low and powers through this contact. Bumps. Now the next thing he's gonna do is he's gonna sit there and work his way right in front of Fred VanVleet. The reason why he does this is so that way he has a much easier of a layup. He can make Easton have a difficult angle to block the shot. Because if he would have sat there and went straight up at Easton, he probably blocks a shot or misses a layup. But hey, good lay. Now you got Easton on him. He attacks, hesitates, goes. Got him, drop his top foot, he's out of there. Now, I want you to start paying attention to this. Narrow out your angles. What a lot of times, a lot of players have a bad habit of doing is they take wide drive angles and it forces that, and they drive into help. This one is sharper, and because it's sharp, it's a lot easier of a layup. Attacks, creates contact, he tries to hustle back on the play, good lay. And one! Overplays the ball. Now you got him in jail. Next thing he's gonna do is he's gonna push off. He's pretty unbalanced, ball's right in his set point. Dylan is under Dylan Brooks to do at this point. Good shot. Boom! He's been frying them all game long, so they send 2. They actually send 3. Because Jabari Smith's responsibility is to make sure he doesn't drive. But you know what? It don't matter. I don't see you. I don't see you. I'm hot. This is good. Cash. Alright, now you got Dylan Brooks on him. Attacks, pulls back. Once ball got here, there's nothing that Dylan Brooks could do. When you get fried by guys who can shoot, what beats you isn't the first made 3, it's the second one. Because now after the second one, the guy's in a rhythm. Now he found the shot. Now it's going to be a long game for him. Especially here. Good shot. Boom! There's one more clip I wanted to show in this game because this is funny. Dylan Brooks passes the ball to Sengun. Quentin Grimes is in help. Now, Dylan Brooks did not do Sengun any favors because he's looking at him. He sees him, but Sengun don't. Okay. Chicken strips. Hey, windmill. At least he had 46. So Quentin Grimes dropped 46. And the major takeaway from this video is always be ready and always be prepared. Because I'm going to be honest with you, you need to get these opportunities because Jared McCain, Podcast P, and Joel Embiid went down. And because the 76ers are dealing with a lot of injuries, he's getting shots in the attempts that he needs to give looks out there. It seems. First things first, do I think he's going to be is he a scorer? Is he really like that? Or is he just taking advantage of the opportunity? I think it's a combination of both. Let me put it this way. If he was as talented, he averages about 10 points a game. If he was this talented with the Knicks, he would still be on the Knicks. But Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Dante DiVincenzo, a lot of players, he was not really head and heels better than most of those guys, arguably. But one thing I will sit there and say is because he's shown the ability to score 46, NBA teams is going to sit there and keep an eye out for him. So if he's a free agent this year, when his free agency comes up, especially if it's this year, I think a team will sit there and sign him to a new contract for him to be a 6-man on the team. It's never about, it's about the wins rather than if you play well. Because respectfully, you could drop 40 a game and get hurt the very next game and lose money, or your team could deal with a whole bunch of injuries and you're averaging 20 a game. You can sit there and leave that and you can sugarcoat that to a contract. But in the end of the day, Regardless of the fact that the matter is Quentin Grimes can play. But hey, let me know how I feel about Quentin Grimes in the comment section below. But with that, thank y'all for tuning into the What the Heck podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turn down.